stand where you're at, can't go back to where you're from. I think it's time that you head out west, gonna take you out to Oregon. It don't matter where you've been, they no matter what you're running from. Whole lot of people just like you gonna make the way to Oregon.
Welcome to a new episode of Off the Record. I'm your host, Aaron Ankrom. Today, we're going to get a little bit weird in the studio, but we'll get to that here in a minute. First, let's check out our news. Dear Drummer released their latest single and new music video, Woo-Ha, which is an uplifting, pretty chill track. Chonk released their EP, Golden Nuggets, which is a folky, laid-back, out in nature kind of vibe. Doback announced their new album release, You, on October 26th, so make sure you check out for that. And lastly, Portland hip-hop legend Cool Nuts rocked the Moda Center on October 8th as he was invited on stage to perform during the live taping of Nick Cannon's hit rap battle show, Wild 'N Out. So Cool Nuts is still doing some pretty cool stuff. We have a new show segment called What's Your Spin, where we ask you a question to answer. So today's question is, who's responsible for filling the venue? Is it the venue or the musician or both? What's your opinion? How do you feel about pay to play? Should the musician have to hit a certain occupancy before they are allowed to take a cut and get paid? Or should it not even matter? Let us know what you think on our social media pages. And now it's time to get weird, because in studio we have the Weird Kids. What's up, guys?
Thanks
How are you?
Good.
Yeah, well, thanks for coming here. If you guys want to just go around, introduce yourselves and what part of the band you play.
Sure.
Yeah, hit him. You can just go ahead and hit him.
Story of my life. My name's Nick Roberts. I'm lead vocals and then guitar.
Okay, we got Nick.
I'm Adam Brooker. I'm lead guitar and background vocals.
Nice.
Hi there, Andrew. I play the Thunderstick.
The Thunder
And
Stick.
I am Josh Chenard, and I play drums.
Which, if you don't know what the Thunder Stick is, it's the bass, right? Correct?
So, some people say that. Yeah.
Thunder Stick. Well, yeah. So, guys, I got to see you play not too long ago, and really enjoyed your sound. Nice vibe. What I like about your band is all you guys together. Like no one really kind of stands out. You stand out, of course, but as a whole, like with the music, you guys all kind of shine, which I thought was nice.
Yeah.
Tell us about the Weird Kids. How did you guys get started? I know Josh has a little story about that.
Yeah.
So if you back it up all the way, actually I fell into this band on accident. I was on my way to the Bernie Sanders rally back in 2016.
Feeling the burn.
I was feeling the burn, but the Max was not feeling like getting me there on time. So I had to hop out, and I got a Lyft ride from a random Lyft driver. We got talking about music. I went in and jammed with him, and we formed a band and went through a couple personnel changes, kicked our bassist out. This guy came in, and then Nick and I met, and some more personnel changes, and then we've kind of landed here. Adam's someone that I've known since middle school, and Andrew just came into the picture, so rockin' and rolling now.
And to rewind that a slight bit, the same exact Lyft driver, which was the original lead singer of the band that we played in, I might have had a couple of beers and passed out at my buddy's house, and I needed to get a Lyft ride rather late at night. It was the same guy, the lead singer, who asked me if I would be interested in playing in a band again. I wasn't really looking to do it. I was actually following culinary at the time. I had stopped playing music pretty much. Took a chance, came in, met Josh, vibed right away, and I even told him halfway jokingly, but I joined that band, like, you're the person I was meant to meet in this band. We went solo behind me for a little bit as the Nick Roberts band. He brought in Adam on guitar, and we've just kind of been going for the last about year and a half now.
And this guy back here is brand new.
This guy just came in.
Brand new personnel.
Brand new personnel.
As Josh likes to put it. Yeah.
He's on
Uncle Andy, right?
Uncle Andy.
Yeah, Uncle Andy back there.
He's on probation.
So how do you guys come about finding Andy to make you guys the whole?
Yeah, this is a fun story.
Turns out Nick's a creeper.
He was stalking the social media.
Get what I want. No, so our previous bass player decided to leave, and basically we already had our current tour booked, so there was nothing for it. I needed to find a replacement right away. I called in pretty much every favor that I have in the scene. Ended up going on a website, found his profile there, except he was using a handle of Demon Axe, which don't Google that. And then I ended up honestly just going through a couple of social media pages and hooking up with our buddies in a band Muff Pistol, mutual friends of ours. So I reached out and said, "Can you throw out a couple words?" Ended up getting a hold of him and brought him into jam. It's pretty much good vibes right off the bat. So we've been going at it for the last month and a half or so.
Nice. And you guys recently were up in like Seattle, Tacoma, Olympia, somewhere up there.
Yeah.
And didn't he bring another tool for your band?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He
Here,
bought
take
it.
Take it away.
Am I allowed to talk about this?
You are. You brought another tool to help him out, right?
It's quite long.
Yeah.
And it's very heavy. It's 35 feet long, actually. It's a tour bus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah. It sucks very little. It's fun.
We have a fridge on there, which is good.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Does it have a stove and all that good stuff too?
It does.
You can cook? That's awesome. So it's an upgrade from what you guys had previously.
Yeah, which was nothing. So
Yeah. So there you go.
it's great.
So you guys went up to Seattle. You have a trip coming up down. You guys are going down to California.
Yeah.
Yep.
We're actually leaving tomorrow night for Sacramento, and then we got San Francisco on Saturday.
Nice. And you two are from
Yep.
San Francisco.
Yeah, we're really excited. It's kind of like a big homecoming for us. Like first time we've played a rock show together since like high school in the Bay Area. So
Yeah.
it's pretty cool.
That would be fun. Have all your family and friends come out to the show and rock out with you guys.
Yeah, we're super excited for it.
Yeah.
For sure.
And you're from Wisconsin,
Yeah.
and you're from Texas.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
you guys had to come from all different parts of the country to form the Weird Kids here in Portland to represent the brand of Portland per se,
I want to go to
right?
Wisconsin.
Yeah. Yeah. No. It's we actually have a song that I wrote called Reflection. Lyrically, we wrote it collaborative musically, but lyrically, it's really just about moving to the West Coast from these different places because it really is a melting pot city. I think most people that live in Portland aren't typically from the area.
Yeah.
So it is a nice pull of different influence and background a lot of the time.
What do you guys coming from where you guys were previously? Do you like the Portland music scene? How do you feel about it?
I feel like it's been fragmented for a while. It's coming together really nicely over the last few years. There's a lot of really big players coming in right now doing some awesome stuff. Just to shout out a few people I know, like our buddies in Grey Fiction, Out of Body Experience. They're also working with Embargo Presents. There's a lot of people that are trying to make sure that it's a close-knit scene nowadays because it has been sort of this genre sticks with that genre, etc. But I've seen a lot more cohesiveness.
Yeah, nice. Now I wanted to ask you, Adam. So you have a background, like all you guys, been doing music for quite some time now. But you have a background doing, like, you went to school and you focused specifically on guitar. Is that right?
Yeah, I just in June I finished up my master's degree in classical guitar performance at Portland State. It's actually the reason I moved up here was to go to school.
Nice. Nice. So how is that having a guy like Adam in your band that is that professionally, trained?
Yeah.
Yeah. Is it amazing? Does he give you like a little tools and insights? And
I feel like I speak guitarist and he speaks like fine art. I understand what frets I'm touching usually, but it gets to a point where he's might as well be talking Greek to me, but it's amazing because I can walk to him with pretty much any riff and he'll show me the whole breakdown, what's positive, negative about it, etc. It's incredible to work with somebody that proficient.
But everyone in this band is I would say proficient at their instruments, and we're able to work together really effectively to create the music that we're trying to do. And everyone is super, super professional. We've always tried to just kind of strive forward.
But you keep it weird though too, right?
Of course.
It's professional.
Yeah.
But you got to keep
It's
it
like a mullet.
a little bit weird.
Yeah.
Yeah. There you go.
Right. We're the mullet
Business in front, party in
of
back.
local music. No, we're not. We're not.
Fanny packs are making a comeback, dude.
I want to ask with I know Andrew's newer with the band, but with you had to call him back from out of the country? Is that what happened? I saw a little video on that.
His promo video. He was in Europe doing some work, and really unbeknownst to any of us, he just sort of had this idea where he's just like, I'll just do this whole promo shoot of me getting the call to come on tour with you guys. So it was totally up to him. Like, he absolutely delivered, and I have to give all props to Andy for that one, man. That was super awesome.
Yeah. The day after I tried out, I went to Italy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And then
It's,
he's like, you got to get back here.
Yeah.
Get on the red eye flight back, right?
Yeah.
You didn't even get to enjoy yourself out there.
I didn't sign a contract initially, so I thought, I gotta get back
Get it in
before
writing.
they change their mind. Yeah.
Oh, I wanted to ask you guys some weird questions here,
Yeah.
Yeah.
since you are the weird kids.
We're all about it.
Yeah.
So I have a list of questions here. First question is, who's the weirdest member of your band and why?
Yeah.
We're all kind of
Nick's left foot is.
We're all kind of weird in our own right, like for our own specific reasons, I suppose.
I guess, I don't know.
What's your definition of weird?
Yeah.
Strange, awkward, I don't know.
If it's just straight awkward and strange, I'll fall in that
Indifferent.
grenade. Exactly. I don't know. I like talking about Star Wars and Harry Potter a lot, and I don't know. I don't enjoy normal things.
I'm boring.
Yeah.
What's the weirdest thing you've seen in Portland?
Oh God.
Oh, I got one. I got one.
That's
I got a great one.
that's
I got a great one.
that's a.
I was driving down Powell, and I'm going past the Safeway on 39th and Powell, and I swear to God, I saw this, and I'm not even making this up. A raccoon was crossing the street and he was holding it in his mouth sideways, a lit cigarette. A lit cigarette darted right across the street. Couldn't unsee it if I tried.
All right. In that same vein, I had a buddy leave a party of mine and call me 10 minutes later to tell me he found a giant cigarette. And then I went outside. He's coming back. He took a cab, and I see him coming up, and it looks like a giant cigarette. And he runs up to the party, and it's one of these traffic things that covers the wires.
He thought it was a cigarette.
And he was convinced, yeah.
No, I'd say the weirdest thing I've seen on face value doesn't sound that weird, but I think it's more the atmosphere. Like, I saw a guy who's probably in his mid-60s with like a pink crop top and like leopard pants on. No shoes or socks
Well,
to speak
was it in
of.
Walmart?
Looks like he gave up in 1983 facially. But it's not the fact that was happening. It was the fact that nobody around him cared. Like, it was just absolutely up. Yep. Turns out that's
We don't have a lot of rules on the tour bus.
that's Pioneer Square. Like, that, yeah, sure, makes sense. Like,
That's Portland. You have anything to add, Adam?
Yeah, nothing's coming up. I'll keep that in the back of my mind. I'll just start yelling if
You
something.
should just start yelling it out. I
Maybe
love
we
it.
can create a new weird moment right here in the studio. And
Let's move on to this. So I have a what is weirder, two options. So I don't know if you guys know who the second guy is, but I know you know the first one. Is who has weirder hair, Donald Trump or Tekashi 6ix9ine?
Trump. Hey, you ever see that like video of like the hair blowing back?
Yeah,
like,
it's on the
opening
plane and
What is going on the airplane?
Yeah, I've never
like a-
seen anything like
It's like
that
a
before.
frilled lizard defending its young. Like,
All right, how about this one? People that have different phobias. Phobia of kittens or a phobia of cotton balls, which these are actual phobias.
I think it's weirder to have the phobia of cotton balls. Honestly, I can
I
understand.
honestly have
Yeah.
like
Yeah,
a
cotton ball
cotton ball
doesn't have
related phobia.
claws.
Yeah, kittens will become cats eventually.
Exactly.
So
All right, last one on this little segment. Who is weirder, Tom Green or Pee Wee Herman?
Ooh.
Real life or television? That's tough. I'm gonna say Ruben in real life, and give it to Tom Green in front of the camera.
yeah, I've never seen anything like Freddy
I'll go
Got
ahead
Fingered.
and
but-
second that, and I'll let the criminal record speak for that too. So,
Well, let's go ahead and let's get back to the music just really quick, because you guys are going to play us a song here soon.
Yeah.
I wanted to just talk to you really quick about your voice. Like when you sing, when I saw you perform, you can sing different ways. I don't know how to explain it.
Yeah.
Like, how would you explain like your sound?
Mike Patton.
Mike Patton.
Yeah, that sums it up, really. That's
Yeah.
what I told him the first time we met.
I really just try to cater I treat it more like a guitar, I guess, or a tone on a guitar. I try to make sure it complements the song that we're doing. I have a really deep whisper tone that I'll use for certain sections, and I'll have my chest and my nose voice that I go between, but I think it's important to complement the song in total. So I'm not just going to try to belt just for the sake of showing off the voice. It should complement what the song sounds like.
Yeah. And yeah, you were doing some. I saw you did some falsetto
Yeah.
to like almost hip hop to,
Yeah.
you know, just a little bit, you know, like a little
Yeah.
bit of rhyming, you know. So it was nice to see.
Thank you.
What song are you guys gonna play for us today? Here,
Introspection.
Introspection. All right, sweet. Well, thanks for joining me here.
Yeah,
thank you
you.
so much
Thanks
for having me.
thanks for
Thank
putting
you.
up with us.
Definitely. It's been a lot of fun. So we'll hear them here. This month's featured artists are. Make sure you guys check out theweirdkidsmusic.com, and we'll see you guys next time. Thanks so much for watching.
Bam. Hey, what's up? We're the Weird Kids. Come check us out November 7th at Diversity Cafe.
Once you see the what if we's will never be the clarity of living in the here and now will set you free. Choices I made, time for the insurrection. I spent my life lost inside, looking back in the other direction. Spend my life rhymes inside, looking back in the other direction. There is no peace to be found, lost in introspection.
The reason why I fool myself in vain disguise, collapse into yourself, take it for granted. I fool myself in vain for lies, faith in illusions and last goodbyes, and the beautiful sound when I hear you sing. So pathetic, out of questions, as if the balance went abandoned, from which that I.
Make a move and make a stand. Gonna hit the road and run. Might even change your name when you get out to Oregon. Well, get on your feet and let's make a hay in the sun. Enjoy it now 'cause the rain's coming. Gonna be some rain in Oregon. Hey!
You got me riding so high, clouding low. Must be the stuff that, well, my dreams are made of. 'Cause I feel your touch just like a touch from gold, yeah. When I lay my head down, you know it's you I'm thinking of. Tell you my story in the form of this song, yeah. Hoping someday that you might sing along with these words I sing to you. Song of hope and love that's true. 'Cause all I see now for me, it's only you. It's only you, baby, now. Watch you be sleeping, peaceful and calm. Got myself thinking, well, how could this be wrong? If you let me leave, I'll delightfully decline. I'll be waiting for the day I make you mine. Tell you my story, baby, don't make it too long. Sing me your tune, you know I'm gonna sing along. Convincing me ain't hard to do. Just a word or two from you. 'Cause all I see now from me, it's only you. It's only you, baby, now. Oh, I know it will never come unto escape. Oh, no, no. But oh, I know I keep on playing just the same. Whoa, yeah. Call me hopeless, call Don't you know I'm just a fool for you? I told you once, I told you twice. Say it again, might not be wise. But tell me, baby, what else can I do? 'Cause I do anything for you. Here's a little lesson, though, saying about life. Say that timing is everything. Well, maybe they were right. If that's all true, then this is just how it's supposed to be. But I still can't see a future that doesn't start you and me. It's only you and me, baby. It's only